this is Mark Raven from KaiNexus, and today we're doing a brief preview of a webinar that's going to be presented on June 16th at 1 o'clock Eastern. It's titled A TP Cubed Approach to Manage Manufacturing Competitiveness After the Pandemic. And we're actually going to have a presenting panel of 4 presenters. They're all with us here today to introduce themselves and to give us a bit of a preview of the webinar. So we'll start first with Roy Vasher, if you can tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Thanks, Mark. Again, my name is Roy Vasher. I'm working with Purdue as an assistant professor and also as a consultant, helping manufacturing companies improve their productivity with smart technology and education. A little bit about my background is prior to joining Purdue, I worked at Toyota Motor Company manufacturing in Kentucky. I was there over 19 years and started up the plant and worked in the IT department as well as the supply chain. And part of that, I worked for Ford Motor Company. So a lot of automotive manufacturing experience, and I'm excited about the seminar coming up that we can share that experience with you. I'll turn it over to Ananth for his introduction.
Hello, my name is Ananth Iyer. I'm a professor here at Purdue University and also the academic director for the Dauch Center for the Management of Manufacturing Enterprises. This is a wonderful opportunity to collaborate with industry experts like Roy, and as you'll hear, a couple of my other co-authors, to talk about recovery from the pandemic and to adapt ideas of value stream mapping to think about incorporating technology. My research is in the area of manufacturing and supply chain management, and I look forward to sharing this webinar with you. Over to you, Steve.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Steve Dunlop. I'm the Managing Director for the Dauch Center, as well as the Global Supply Chain Center within the Craner School of Business at Purdue. I've been here multiple years, and prior to coming here, I was in the private sector, having multiple plant startups, operations, finance, IT, and a wealth of different things. The section I'm going to be talking about is on the stages of the pandemic and where the companies fall and how you address those stages in terms of re-engaging at a high level as well as then on a hands-on tactical level. Next, I'm going to turn it over to Angus to introduce himself. Angus.
Thank you. Yes, my name is Angus McLeod. I'm a consultant working with Purdue and also other institutions, for example, Wharton College in Global Leadership, Fox School at Temple University and others, and consulting globally. These days, mainly with people, but I've had a background of being in senior management and held 13 corporate main board directorships in Europe and in America. So my focus, as you probably guessed from all that, is that with that experience is more to the people side and the importance of people and building trust, not only in workers, but with families as we move forward through the pandemic into what we're calling the new normal. And like the rest of my fellow authors, I'm looking forward greatly to meeting with you on the 16th.
Yeah, well, thank you. It's great that we're going to have all of your expertise and insights here. And, even though this is framed as manufacturing competitiveness, it sounds like there are lessons that would apply really to other industries, whether it's the people side or the supply chain and material side. If any of you would like to maybe add some further comments around that.
Sure, Mark. Yeah, I think, just kind of summarize our approach, we call it TP cubed. And the idea is that technology can support and enhance all aspects of business. Thinking of business processes, using value stream mapping, how to streamline processes and make them more efficient. People, how to engage with people and communicate with people, and also product, including the supply chain and the customer relationship. So with the introduction of new technology, it's very appropriate now in the age of the new normal to look at technology and how it can be applied to the 3 Ps.
And I think one thing we could add is that technology, when we use the word technology here, we're thinking about technology that used to be called Industry 4.0. That is technology that is scalable, that you could start small and expand, reconfigurable, that you could restate the requirements from the technology, and decentralized, that is, it could be adopted in small pockets before it expands. And I think that's what makes it particularly useful, that it can be introduced as needed and at a scale that can be driven by individual decision makers. And that's what seems to offer the opportunity to marry the ideas of Industry 4.0 with recovery and competitiveness after the pandemic.
Well, it's a very important topic and of course, very timely. So I'm really excited that we'll be able to learn more from you on June 16th, again, 1 o'clock Eastern. If you'd like to register for the webinar, you can do so via our website. You can go to www.kinexus.com/webinars. Again, this is going to be a TP cubed approach to manage manufacturing competitiveness after the pandemic. It's going to be presented by Roy Vasher, Ananth, Iyer, Steve Dunlop, and Angus McLeod. They're from the Dauch Center for the Management of Manufacturing Enterprises, which is part of the Krannert School of Management at Purdue University. So to all of you, thank you. Thanks for being here on the podcast. And thanks in advance for the webinar. We're going to learn a lot from you.